What is up, guys? Wasp here. Today we're going to be doing a hero in-depth on Honor Guard. Reason why I'm doing Honor Guard is because I don't think I did an in-depth on any Fortress heroes. All I did was I knew I did a lot of Abyss. I did like a few Shadow, and I believe I did I did the Grad. So I did a few Forests, but I haven't done any Fortress, which kind of boggles my mind since I've been doing this for a little bit now. Anyway, let's get into it. Honor Guard. So, part of the Fortress faction. He is a warrior, so right off the bat, tank. Let's look at his stats here. So 98k on the health. Pretty high for a warrior, in my opinion. Yeah, see, Christian 84k. What our warriors are there? I think those are only two warriors in. Yeah, I think those are the only two warriors in Fortress. That boggles my mind. He's pretty high. Anyway, though, he does have quite a bit of health for a warrior. I would say he is above average. Not the best, but above average compared to some of your other warriors. But anyway, 4,500 on the attack. We really don't care about that. Warriors aren't going to have high attack to begin with. But yeah, no, he's it's like for any other warrior, not high attack at all. That's not even really what we use warriors for. Like I said, warriors are tanks, not your damage dealer. 1,300 on the armor though. Now that is very high for your average warrior. I think he's one of the highest for armor actually, believe it or not. But his armor is astounding. He's going to be reducing tons of damage, taking up tons of damage. His armor is something not to be laughed about. It's very, very high, and we'll get more into that later. And then 800 on the speed. That is actually pretty high for a warrior, higher than usual, than your normal warriors. It's kind of funny considering that he doesn't look like a fast guy at all, but he is faster than some of your warriors, and he will be outspeeding some of them, and sometimes even some of their rangers and assassins and stuff like that. So he's pretty quick. Let's take a look at his skills here. So I got Earthquake. Deals 90% of his attack against backline enemies, has 25% chance to stun them for 2 rounds. Very solid skill. It's 90% of his attack, so it's going to be dealing almost a full hit. It doesn't really take much of a hit from his attack from this. Like I said, though, we're not really caring about the attack. He's not a damage dealer. We're worried more about the backline enemies. Now, this targets backline enemies, which I'm always a favor of, as you guys know. 25% chance to stun them for 2 rounds. Now, this can be very strong. It allows a lot of outplay, just because of the fact that it stuns them for not 1 but 2 rounds. That's 2 free hits you can get off, and maybe use Earthquake again, or maybe use 2 abilities in a row from one of your other guys if they have enough speed, which is very nice. It's basically a free 2 turns basically. 25% chance though, that is pretty low. That's only a 1 in 4 chance to stun. I only seen this once in my life. I did see this guy stun an entire team once. Actually, I don't even think it was an entire team. I think it was 5 out of 6, but it was a very high amount, and the guy took advantage of it really quick. This allows a lot of play setup. But yeah, no, Earthquake, very good. Well, I wouldn't call it like an OP skill, but it's very solid. You guys know what I mean. Dwarf Glory increases armor by 32% and HP by 30%. So a stat boosting skill, very solid. He already has a very, very high armor. So 32% boost on top of that. He's going to have a crazy amount of armor. He's going to be the guy you want to put on the bottom of the tank, the bottom row, because the bottom row always gets hit the most often. So this is the guy you want to put, and adding the HP onto that just increases his HP pool even more. So he has more HP to use up. Counterattack after taking crit damage has 100% chance to counterattack, dealing 100% attack damage. So that's basically 1 full basic attack. That's if he takes crit damage. And nowadays, crits are kind of common now these days, so he's going to be counterattacking pretty high there. Pretty, like doing a lot of damage back to the enemy, which is very nice. He doesn't have a high attack though, but he will be, having an effect with attack. Attacking their backline enemies, counterattacking. He is putting some pressure on the field. It's just the pressure that he puts on the field is not, much, not overwhelming, but he is, countering crits. Anytime any counterattack you can get off is always good. That's basically a free hit. Yeah, so yeah, no, I'm a very big fan of this skill as well. Blood armor. When HP is lower than 50%, armor increases by 48% for 3 rounds. Now this is nuts here. We're getting into some very high numbers with this skill. So let's take into account here. You got the 30% boost right here. And then we got the 48% boost here when he's below 50. Now if you add these two together, that's going to be what is this? That's going to be an 80% boost in his armor. So he's almost doubling his armor just with these two skills alone. Now, this is not permanent. It's only for 3 rounds. But if you have a healer on your team and you can heal him back up over 50%, he's going to have, this buff for a few rounds when he's above 50%. Now, when this wears off, he's probably going to be below 50 again very soon. And he's going to reactivate this blood armor ability, and he's going to be nearly unkillable. This guy's a pain in the ass when he's built right and with like the right team. You need a healer with this guy. If you don't have the healer with this guy, he's not going to be as potent. But he's very underrated. Not many people run him. He's not the best tank by any means. He's not the best tank by any means. There's a lot of better tanks out there like Dantalion and Gru and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm just trying to find uses for every hero here if you have them, so I don't have to say they're useless. Just give you guys some pointers about each individual hero here. I'm not saying any of them are good or bad. I just go in depth with them. It's kind of like a misconception that many of you guys had. You think I'm promoting these, mediocre heroes. I'm very not. I'm just trying to find uses for all these guys, in case like someone who does have them and doesn't know like how to use them or if they're good or not. This is where they want to go. In my opinion, Honor Guard, like my overall opinion that I give at the end of the video, average. I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10. Reason being is because there's better tanks out there for sure. This is like the tank you would use if this is all you got. Let me see if he has his 4th ability, if he's not 6th. Yeah, see, if you don't even have him awakened, he doesn't even gain this blood armor. So it's not even worth using this guy if you don't have him like awakened. You need the 6th arm for him to be good. Because this is where his main bulk comes from, is this 48% boost for 3 rounds. It's just crazy considering like his armor's already high. But yeah, no, he's gonna stick on the field for a while. He's just not gonna. He does no damage. Sure, he's gonna be counterattacking every so often, but his counterattacks are not going to be strong at all. 4,500 on the attack is nothing. And then this is 90% of his attack, so it's going to be even weaker. Only thing good going for this is it attacks backline and it has a chance to stun them all, which is at a very low chance, 25%. Keep that in mind. But yeah, no, overall I'm going to say average, 5 out of 10. He is solid. He's not by any means overwhelming or poses any threat though. But if you have him, I wouldn't say like he's garbage. Still use him if you have him. But just know there are better tanks out there that do outclass him. Other than that, that's about it, guys. I mean, just build him with like HP. Give him the HP jewel, and it's pretty straightforward. He's pretty easy to use. Really, there is no combos or anything with them other than putting him with a healer. I mean, all he does is sit on the field and take damage and stun. Very straightforward, easy to use. Like I said, very good for if you don't have anyone else and you want someone simple, this is the guy to go. Um, that's about it, guys. If you guys got any requests or anything, feel free to let me know, and I'll be more than happy to review anyone that you got, and I'll give you my opinion on them. I'll see you guys later.